Alright, hello and welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. So, we are at the moment at the saloon store, car, not store. And we just got the key to leave it, so let's do this now. Tail says, ready to mosey down to the next car? You got it, butter. Onwards. So, we are apparently at the library car. Hang in there. All the stuff's getting heavy, I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out, you've been fabulously helpful. Already, before you go, SB and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. Huh. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Yeah, she got the key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And but only if the murder is indeed only played. If it would be real murder, of course the detective could also be the murderer, because that wouldn't be part of the plan. Just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder, are my social skills non-existent. I feel you. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Yeah, now I'm noticing the blood splatters here. And I'm Espio, the poet. Poetry. Resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Man, that's a shitty poet. Yeah, he's not so sure either. What was it? Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. Satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Redwood and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy actually. When we were all set off, Rook, Blaze, Shadow and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and SBO to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rook? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car. Rook came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rook left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the launch car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelf falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna pick around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks guys. The alibis seem solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this tales. Absolutely. Alright, let's do the search from left to right and top to bottom again. So there's the sign. A chow is it apparently. Hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below it hang in there. Wow, I really need to see this. This little chow is hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety. Because he's choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. Or he's just dumb. I think he's dumb. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right? Oh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh. Wait, dude, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to inventory. Should we keep this? Take this brochure up about the cave too? Look, here's the stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, haha, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. So there's the door we are going to head next. Some books on the ground. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. Who would have guessed? But Rook pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing their opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. That's what poets do. Okay, then we got the arm. Oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. You could also help the arm if you're feeling sorry for it. But you're lazy. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much, the islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly, plenty of wonderful people and shops, the food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich. I keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Yeah, I guess they came around. What's this bright red book? Oh yuck, this Weeks of Evil Scientist Dr. Eggman. Yups, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette. You may not be wrong. Yeah, Dr. Edmund omelette. Alright. Hey, we got an empty trash can. If this trash can has anything in it, I'm going mad. Some things are within the trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Right, dude? I said there was nothing in the trash bin. No. I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, this trash bin side is secret, I'm sure of it. Right, dude, you're pretty unconventional, but I like it. What's that supposed to be a compliment? And a table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Red dude, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember. If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. I had one ring, and that would be strange. Or something like that, I suppose. Okay, last one, I guess. Whoa! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. It's a user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express Manual is added to your inventory. And the last time we did all this, they told us when we have everything. So I suppose this will happen again, and we got something up here, which I overlooked. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Girl. Yeah, there is a book called Gone Girl. I didn't read it. I don't know what it's about anymore, but there is one. So much I know. So we can talk to the guys, but I suppose it only makes sense after we found all the clues. Yeah, good. At the top maybe? No? But maybe we got everything and they don't tell us that anymore. Might also be the case. Let's talk to that guy. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train. I'm a man of authenticity, Tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. Oh, so it's not blood. I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I had the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Can I take your order? Oh yes please, I'm starved. Actually I'm off duty at the moment, the murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on dude, why would you tease him like that? And yeah, I thought I could trust you, you've made a fool of me. Look Red Dude, you've made him a fool. Come on Red Dude, smooth this over. No, I'm not the fool. Yeah. I smoothed things over, but at what cost? That's so silly. Yeah. You don't have enough evidence. Yeah. So... window, no dice. Fire, nothing. Here, nothing. We got all that. Or maybe we need to look at the door. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on the way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Okay. Alright. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Did you bring me any meat to chop? No. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Red Dude and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We prepare to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy, I got bored. Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it? I wasn't entertaining him enough. It seems Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine saloon car. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning all the time. I suppose I woke up about an hour ago, so that might be the reason. Anyway, and maybe talking prevents enough air into my lungs, and that maybe caused me to yawn, I don't know. Anyway, so figured I'd check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rook entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't own you, that detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Red Dude, could you help me out? Alright, what book do you think Espio might have been reading? I mean, you could say the menu, but I suppose it's the manual. A manual, you think Espio was reading instructions. What argument could you possibly have to support this? Okay. I was waiting for that. 40 now, it gets more. Oh, that was stupid. That was also stupid. Yeah, we might be doing that again. Let's try again. Red Dude's Dream Gear. So that's supposed to be a Game Gear, I guess. Ah. That was pretty. Oh, that's new. Ah, fuck. And I had only one left. Oh, damn it. Alright. Too much action for this game. No, I did it again. Fuck it. Alright, got it. Oh boy. This is going to be the end of me. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelf were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like... Calm down, Victor. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that sense, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Red Dude, if you don't mind, could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove you read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Okay. Well, makes sense to start at the end, I guess. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. So I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Now, thinking about it, they keep mentioning Dr. Robotnik, and Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman, is the main antagonist of Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's as far as my lore knowledge reads. So, this train suddenly speeds up. There are robotic arms everywhere. The conductor is fed, by the way. So, for the first thing is, I think Dr. Robotnik is responsible for this whole mess. It's probably his train. And also, thinking about it, I have a feeling the conductor is Dr. Robotnik in disguise. Let's see if that becomes true or not. That actually makes the game a lot more exciting for me, because I have my own little mystery now. That might be true or not, so that's cool, kind of. Seems like SBO aced that question where dude hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? There are other pages now, so let's still go with the one at the back, because I suppose he reads it from front to end, so asking about something at the end makes sense. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, that person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, red dude. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I look big last? 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Man, that's how self-driving cars work somewhat. You have to, at least at the moment, for the most part, not all, you have to grab the wheel and then it works. But sadly, people are not using it correctly. They even what did they do? I don't know the word. Circumvent it, I think this describes it accurately, and manage to, so that it really drives alone, and then they do accidents because it is not supposed to do that yet. Anyway, now did I pass your little test? Yeah, I suppose so. Totally, it's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You clearly read the manual, as those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my body like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does not sound suspicious even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... Especially, is it true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Red dude? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Red dude, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading, but what? So... library map? Not sure what you're trying to say with that. Don't waste my time. Not sure that's right. Which is okay. Then maybe the lock. Shadow's lock. Please pray tell what this has to do with anything. We are up, dude. Let's get our argument together. 50 rings. Alright. Ah. Whoops, that was a bit early. Well, I fucked up a lot, but I still got it first time, so it's good enough for me. Shadow walked through the library car to get the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it, it wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Are they now? SBO said he saw Shadow in the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated, reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me this sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my red dude, one that I would love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me, that cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Yeah, I suppose it makes sense that I'm gonna defend SBO. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of, I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it onto me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another? Library map? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Yay! That again. By the way, shouldn't we be, I mean, it's his thoughts, I suppose, but shouldn't we be playing our protagonist here and not Sonic, who is apparently murdered? Would make more sense, wouldn't it? Ah, fuck it. Okay, we got enough now, just need to survive. Great. Glad they didn't make it too hard. The library map, oh, I see. See the exits, they're right across from another straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, that's where SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out exactly where exactly in the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him? I suppose if he's walking through here. Yeah. Interesting, that's where I was second reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Ed and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis, validated. We are great detectives. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. When I'm exhausted, I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rook and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must kept it open when she passed through earlier. Yeah, and we took the lock. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give a Mac, and if you need any meat chopped up, say God, that guy is obsessed with meat. I keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tick goes the clock, while our heroes are on the caboose. God, that guy is a shitty poet. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We are really doing this. Come on, Red Dude, let's see what's next. Coming! Alright, on to the next car. Yeah, you sure don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery cards! Okay, the investigation continues. So, we are in the casino. All the stuff's getting heavy. I dumped what I don't need. Rook, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We've visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Please don't tell me that. Don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right, folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell them, Rook, we're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. The treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rook. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé Chao egg. Oh, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deducted that the Fabergé Chao egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rook? Oh well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car, with the safe code written right on it, the score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints, please Rook, let us see that. Yeah, that's totally normal that we find the manual and blueprints for a train we are is randomly in the cars. I have a feeling that shouldn't happen. Anyway, finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem, we need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chao egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. Yeah, could you just not take random stuff that doesn't belong to you? We need a plan to get that car to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chao egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issue here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Red Dude, do you have an opinion on this? It's time for a 5-finger discount, why not? Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Red Dude are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Ciao egg. That's the ticket, happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Ciao egg room is behind the locked elevator door. The security guard has the exit card. Do we? Okay, we are not attacking the guard. And we can't bribe it because we are poor, at least we are. So we distract the guard, I guess. Distract them, perfect. We are charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Red Dude, is everything okay? I have never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Yeah, I suppose Rook would be no. I think Blaze. Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down, I won't falter. Great, her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Well, I trust her, moving on. What's the distraction? Either pretend the claw machine is stuck, push a bunch of poker chips to the floor, ask the Chow about their partner and kids. Yeah, that's a pretty normal thing to do, isn't it? It's believable. Excellent, the people love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard. Perfect, I think we can move on then. With the guard distracted, Rook, how will you get the access card? Yeah, pick their pocket, I guess. I snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rook. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Red Dude, what's your plan? Thank you, Blaze's spouse. Yeah. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? Well, you dress far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we should try something else. Okay, that's first time a wrong one. Interesting, you give up far too easily as well. We have to work on your fortitude. I say we try something else. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Red Dude, what's your plan? Yeah, say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely wild, I can think of nothing worse. Despicable, I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator. Inside we... Oh god. Celebratory dance. Oh, that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Tie them into a big knot. My shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no. I can, but I gotta sing a little song while they do it. I'm gonna step in here and veto this. Let's think of something else. Guess someone didn't want to hear my song. Okay. Then... high five each of them. The end of those arms are class, I'm not judging them. Okay, my high fives aren't given away willy-nilly. They are to be cherished. I don't think my hands would survive a high five from them. Let's rethink this. They all humored my suggestion, hardly polite of them. What do we do about the mechanical arms then? Well, have to disable them. That's a boring one. I should be able to disengage them, I just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Imagine you're not in pain. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we claim our real prize. I have to save I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Shao egg. Alright, so that is something we can pick up, so safe, I suppose. No question, this has got to be the safe of our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out Rook. On it, sweetheart, let's see. 230401. Oh wow. It's here, haha, I have it. Yeah, that's an egg. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of the... Hold on, kiddo, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rook, spit it out, what are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. And all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rook, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, is it a bomb? Might close the safe then? Rook, has no one lived to tell the egg secret because each egg is a bomb. I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rook! Fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with bomb? What? What the fuck is that? Okay, what do we have? Twist the egg again. Throw and lock it in the safe. Toss the egg in the elevator. Eat the egg. Take one for the team. Open it up and see if there's wires to cut. Smash the egg against the wall. Have Blade set the egg on fire. Let Tails cool it down with its tails. Stomp on the egg. Rock the egg to sleep. Let Rook kiss the egg. Chaos control the egg away. Flip the egg upside down. Tell the egg to stop. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. There are many options I really want to take. But I suppose this one is probably the one we want to do, because everything else, well, we gotta try. I think we need to do this. Are you insane? Do we want this to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb. This is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Wait, dude, I think you're onto something. Ooh, what's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. So it's just, SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. What now? I was joking. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events it can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Yeah, makes sense. But if it arrived in the safe, those robotic arms that detect us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as the Fabergé Chow egg, the arm would have detected it and we wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going for the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. I mean, if he is Dr. Robotic, he might have allowed it. Don't be so sure. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look at what's inside. Wow, look at that sparkle, and it's so heavy too. The final secret of the Fabergé shower egg. It's a shower covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? So I must admit it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé shower egg secret. Wonder why if the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us, I don't know, who cares. What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Ooh, as much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we are spotted. Good call, let's go. Well, that was a bit weird, wasn't it? No one seems to suspect anything and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rook. Rook? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled shower. What is it, darling? About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look? While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, find the skippers. I need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You just can't add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her, she's more powerful than me. Well, we get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rook one of these he passed through earlier. Got a key. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mentioning you, Rook, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Red Dude. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. So, that was a shorter one, apparently, but we'll look at the stuff here. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here, wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true, they are very versatile. Yeah, robotic arms, sure. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that always causes trouble for us and Sonic. Yeah, it's a bit too much on nose now then. I'm probably right with my theory. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mark on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's where I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Well, wanna play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. Red Dude, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. I was wondering if he would actually play some blackjack here. Should I give this slot machine a try? Yes, play the slots. Alright, let's see. Big money, big... What was it? Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes, play the slots. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Okay. Big money. I'm gonna get it this time, you see. Well, I lost. Do we win? Sunken cost fallacy. The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial. Of course I heard of it. Why do we ask? No reason. Alright, big money, big money. Well, I lost. We'll try again. Well, I'll be over here when you decide you're done. Alright, big money, big money. Well, I lost. Okay, let's see. I have a feeling I would have thought they let me win after many tries. I wonder if it's like something after you tried 100 times you actually win one time and get probably get as much back as you invested. Is it really an endless loop and there's nothing? Okay, I give up. Oh, thank goodness. I really thought I lost you there for a second. Haha, yeah, let's go. Alright, on to the next car. Let's find Shadow. Alright, we are in the launch car. Now is as good a time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking these doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? Let's look at the map real quick, because... Oh yeah, that is really the last one. Well, besides that one. Alright. I see you made it here. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors through all the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing, you lot will have to tell me why. Now if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Red Dude, it seems like Shadow isn't going to talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers, Tails? Undoubtedly, my dear Red Dude. Alright, let's go over this strategically again and miss a few things. Red Dude, could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure, wait, is there a reason you want to do it? What if something falls out, or if someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Refuse, Tails must open it. Alright, so tough love, I get it. Here goes nothing. It's just some sweaters. See, not so bad, huh? Just dusty. Haha, yeah, guess you're... boo! Sorry, I couldn't help it. Red Dude, I'm fragile. Yeah. Okay. Tails, do you see this? A pull string. Red Dude, what? It's gotta activate something. What? The back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious. This must mean something big. Oha. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the launch to the library. I don't believe it. Shh, quick, back through the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passages added to your inventory. Alright. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Play us a ditty. Whatever that is. We cannot choose this. Give us a gem. They don't miss. Those Chow understand music. Alright. Another arm. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. It's an employee. Do we have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something? Oh no, but I give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you? Give me a high five. It doesn't seem to be listening to you. But I can give you a high five. Oh, sweet. That is a big ass diamond chandelier. What the fuck? Look at it. I doubt it's a real diamond though. That would be the biggest diamond in all of the world. They told us about this in my interview. The launch has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely, seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. A printer. Seems the printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Sonic rowing a boat. This printer is surprisingly tricky to use, aren't they all? Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me. Yeah. And here we go. Yups, this is exactly what I asked for. I widely set this back on the printer. Okay, now I want to see the other one. Sonic singing a song. It's really that complicated. Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? No. Fair enough. And there, work like a charm. Here you go. Yups, this is exactly what I asked for. Set this back. Alright. A keyring must be Shadows, the locksmith. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figured the locksmith would have a bunch. Wanna take it? Yeah, let's take it. Keyring is added to your inventory. And there we are heading on the conductor's car, I guess. Trash can! Tails! No! Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Red Dude. And you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Red Dude? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Ha 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 ha. Someone's printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Crumpled paper is added to inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened. Alright, Shadow. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That's there, so cold. You know, maybe we'll get out of here actually. Red Dude, we certainly will not. Start interrogating. Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you 3 get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train and every single person is mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door on this train and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the maps, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic was stationed. This door right here in the launch car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's cars and locked all the others so no one... so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Red Dude and I can explain the car change, however. Red Dude, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten in the dining car? I guess this one? Okay, just get my thoughts in order. Yeah, and we're playing again. Oh, didn't get hit one time. I'm so proud of myself. Look at it. Where didn't I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car? What? A secret passage. So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, walk past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrive at the dining car. Excellent work, Red Dude. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out and dropped the boy's body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up other than my hot scoop. Seems Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. But do you have any guesses? Oh well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because... Well, Vector was with Knuckles. Espio was reading. I believe Espio is behind the bookshelf at a table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out, that's what he told me to. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at the whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like I'd believe you. You're currently my number one suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been given away a lot of keys actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true, everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys. Perhaps Redwood and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? Redwood, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? That fits good. Now to get my thoughts in order. 60 rings. I'm so good. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys on that ring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of these be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth, then what? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? She's right. Her theory is strong, Tails, and I certainly have presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? I think. Redwood and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Right, dude? Ah, yes, Tails. I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the car the key. Except for you, me and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow couldn't find us. Or not. Maybe, but Shadow knew Amy, you and I started with the dining car. He could have given us keys if he wanted to. It's a compelling argument, so maybe Shadow wanted to keep us away. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away? Not us, Red Dude. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? Out there, Red Dude, show me evidence. If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so through, whatever. What proof do we have? Okay. Tail thinks Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away. Why? What evidence shows that what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? I guess he crumpled, no? That fits right, Pew. Just organize my thoughts. Think. What the... Okay. I didn't really think that there would be such a huge gap. Damn it. Should have just jumped over there. Oh god. Did it! You went rooting through the trash. What is it? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't... Guess what? This is Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them. Hot Honey? It's a band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my current favorite. All the members have B after their name. Yes, hey, isn't this cute? I haven't gone to any of their shows yet to see them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey band's ticket website exists because Shadow was buying tickets for Amy. What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get your concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow, I used the printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident? How is it? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this. After I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine, the surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault here. Sorry, that's all a detective's job, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of, the time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every door, locked door with ease. The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed it's a well-known privilege. Shadow Eye, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if too late. It's happening. I can't wait. The show of a lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all of this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain. Amy, I'm curious, who is the source for your big scoop? I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who are your sources. But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I join you as well. Time to see this through the end. We are more than happy to have you both. Red Dude, I hate to say it, but believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together, the full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this tale. We pin down Sonic's murderer for good. Right on then, let's do it. So we get through here. Ready to go to the conductor's car. Let's finish this. It's now or never. Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. Feels empty? Wait, where's the conductor? That's odd, I haven't seen him through the train at all. Last we saw him was when he left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. There's the cup. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. Wait. What's it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. Okay, speakers. A microphone. That's not a fucking microphone, those are speakers. Anyway. We can talk to the whole train with this. Should I say something? Start beatboxing. Red Dude, why are you reaching for the mic? Just offering our guests some musical entertainment. That was impressive, Red Dude. Thanks for sharing. The other one? If you can hear this, your armpits stink. Are you reaching for the microphone? My armpits certainly do not, they're clean. Ooh, I'm sure they are tails. Was just being silly. Perhaps not the audience for that sort of joke. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. He's been here for a long time. After 32 years, he told me he's finally retiring. He said he's headed to Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip. 32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any future sorrow be fleeting. Oh yes, I wish that too. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Someone's brought a weapon into this train. Oh, so someone probably... what's the word in English? Well, shot Sonic with something that got him down but not killed him, I guess. Anesthesia would be something like that. Not the right word, but I think you get it. Someone brought a weapon on this train. That shouldn't be possible. Ted is right. The train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them aboard. Let's make a note of this. Blow dart is added to your inventory. This robot arm has been completely torn off. Yuck, how creepy. The arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear this off, but the question is why. The confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should lock this. Aye, aye, sir. Broken robot arm is added to the inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's talk to Emmy and solve this once and for all. We got something here. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function of the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh no, just how to work the microwave. I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. Would completely trust you to drive the train. Same actually. It's true, you could drive the train flawlessly. Oh guys. Alright. Well, you two, I think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here. It's high time we name the suspect. What do you think, Red Dude? Ready to solve this case? Yeah. Hello everyone, this is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect. With assistance from Red Dude. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Vector, real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? He must still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. Ready, let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense, I love it. Nothing like this rule of a mystery. The train has so many amenities I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself, the amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery SBU. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. I love escape rooms, count me in. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime. Yeah, that'd be fun too. What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's not responding to us. Sonic! Sonic! What, is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic! Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. If there's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. So I ask again, which one of you did this? This is inexcusable, Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic would have could handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room. And punish the one responsible. This is Sonic who really was hurt this whole time. I did nothing. Yeah. I'm righting my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Tails, Red Dude, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh, and now I know one of those. I still think it's the conductor. Yeah, how would I choose anyone? I think Knuckles. I don't see it. Care to explain your reasoning? Oh well, when I'm put in the spot like this, it's hard to explain. Maybe I pick someone else. Okay. Then the poet. SPO, you were the one to murder Sonic, weren't you? I did no such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What's you're excusing SPO? We already talked about this. The man was reading, we have nothing. Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library car reading. He only had access to the saloon car during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed. New evidence? Oh, that's right. Red Dude, could you fill everyone in? What did we find that brings into question Espio's alibi? The hidden passage? Espio could have left the library at any time because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the launch car. In the launch, the hidden passage exists behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one. You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember. It's true, you didn't miss a question, but I think Red Dude and I can explain that too. Red Dude? How did Espio know everything in the train manual he was reading? He's a poet, so a quick reader. Espio is a poet. I feel such a profession would make you quite the reader. What are you getting at? You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? I know this is a talented bunch, but it seems like a lot. I don't know. It is plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He once speed read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. What an asshole. If I'm right and Espio quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then Espio could have met Sonic in the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we were only talking in what ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right, how would Espio have even known it was there? You said it yourself, kid, you were lucky to even find the passage. Red Dude and I might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Who here has evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage? Shadow? Okay, no. They told us we can see something later and now it's the time to take a look. They told us that. Rook, we need to see those blueprints. Ah yeah, sure. Blueprints, you store blueprints? Whatever, I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up code. You can have it. Blueprints were added to the inventory. This right here is a blueprint to the entire train. Espio could have easily used it to find the hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rook had them. Well, Red Dude, do you have an answer for that? How could Espio have seen those blueprints? I think we found them before we did. Where did you find the blueprints? The library card was stuffed with the brochures. I checked the saloon car first and found the blueprints after leaving. So that means Espio had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Red Dude and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm unsure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Red Dude and I have evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich. Great help. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? That way. No doubt. Okay, now to form my argument. Come on, focus, you're close, Red Dude. What would Sonic do? Okay. Another one, of course. Oh no, I don't have enough rings. Oh, that's so sad. Okay. Yeah, I missed some. Okay, got enough. Great. This blow dart was found here in the conductor room. I believe SPU used this to knock Sonic unconscious. So you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I am unsure, he's more banged up than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory therefore is plausible. Plausible, you say, then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do, let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Ah shoot, that's a good point. But Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors and SBO didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back in the library. Red and I know another way it could have been done. We do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? The robot arm? No. Yep. No. Blueprint? Alright, now what's my argument? We are getting closer, I think we're too sick. Ah, good. That wasn't so bad. Alright, let's take a look. If SBO didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car, then what route did he take to get Sonic there? There's a path above the conductor's car and it goes all the way to the dining car. Oh, I didn't even see that area. Is that some sort of long attic? According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there. The vent, of course, it must have been the entrance to the path. Allow me to check it out. My word. There's a path back there and a track. A track, huh? A track for the robot arms, I think. That must be the path the arms take to move through the train. So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car? Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. SBO's right, this is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer, my name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through the vent? Then the arm, I guess. Phew, now to think about my argument. You can do this, Redwood, you can do this. 70 rings! Okay. Ah. Screw it. Damn it! No! Oh god, I keep fucking it up. Yeah, that won't be enough for sure. And I'm... Oh god, this is so bad. Oh god, 46 of 70. Oh god. This is the hardest yet for sure. Yeah, the jumps are pretty hard. Oh, fuck it. Oh, those give 10. Alright, good to know. Ah, damn it. Yeah, it was over anyway. Yeah, that might take a few tries. Don't know. Shit. No! Oh god. Yeah, fuck it. Better, but not good enough. This is stressful. Ja, gut. I can't get those ones for the life of me. Yeah. Okay, I need to go right at the start. That's for sure. So I can those. Yeah, I need to stop fucking it up. Oh god. Okay, fuck it. I go down. Yeah, let me start again. They really had to amp it up at the end, I guess. Ah, damn it. Oh god. Okay, that was way too close. Oh boy. Anyway, everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly a fight broke out there and one of those robot's arms was a casualty. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track on the robot arm's use that continues through the event. Robot arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from a blow dart, and carried him to the dining car. Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic, he's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that those arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily, but if he's woozy from blow darts, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory tales, but you have to admit these are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to SBO yet, but I found one inconsistency. What kind of inconsistency? Someone here received false information and I believe that information came from SBO. Who received that information? False information. No. A hot scoop, wasn't it? No. Who the fuck got the hot scoop? Oh, we'll try more. Then Amy, yeah. Amy received the hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. SPO lied to me. SPO told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic, but we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise. That scoop came from you, SPO. No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking out for my fellow passengers' safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, SBO. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree, you want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time, while you were stationed in the room with a hidden passage. Yeah. And now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days. I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car. And I lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it only could have been one person. It was you, SPO. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Hey guys, Sonic, you okay? Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery, SPO was a murderer, right? SPO jumped me in the conductor's car. Dang it, you got me. A blow dart though, really? It's non-lethal poison, you'll be asleep for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No wait, there's something important. SPO left me there. Something important? I need everyone to listen. The train's a bad nick. I knew it! I knew it! Sonic, are you feeling alright? Do you need to lie back? No, we all need to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor's car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me all about the features of the train. What he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source. The conductor hasn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a flicky. A flicky, the tiny animal. There's only one person twisted enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman. I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. I guess badniks are the inventions of Dr. Robotnik made to cause mischief and destruction in the Sonic universe or something like that. As I said, I'm not really versed in the lore. It's the conductor's friend, the train is his co-conductor. You're not serious. They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from SPO. SPO left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Hey, stop, what are you doing? Well, that looks kind of creepy, doesn't it? I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came from me next and spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail it was on. Wow, I'm amazed he was able to do any of this poisoned. But another robot arm managed to grab me and pinned me to the floor. The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no. Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. The situation has gotten so serious. Why would you not just tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. I was just following the rules. Use this blow dart on Sonic, stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal slave-ping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. Yeah, that's probably written by Dr. Eggman. See, what is it? It says, use this blow dart on Sonic, stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal slave-ping agent, yeah. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express stuff. What is its instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed stuff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be loaded on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed these arms to attack? Who or what? Red Dude, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed SPO the blow dart? The conductor. According to Sonic, the conductor was attacked by the robot arms. I doubt he attacked himself on purpose, and while it could have been an accident, I have a different theory. I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture and for a good while, so I think the train itself is plotting something. I'm not willing to give up my theory that the conductor is Dr. Eggman, but I suppose they might have not gotten in this direction. First we learn the train's a badnik and now it's out to get us. Once again you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has got it out to get us? I don't know what the train's full intent is, But clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train! Come out and show yourself! Amy, it's my birthday and I don't need you messing with it. Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer. I'm with you, Amy. This trains can have it. Come on, there's gotta be another way to get the train's attention. What was it? What did you two do? Is that the conductor? Here, I can get you down. Don't touch him. Is the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base. Where you will rot. Eggman? After I deliver you, your annoying party right to his fortress. Annoying. The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games. Ride the open ways like we always planned. What are you? Enough. The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa, Sonic! Ha 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 ha. Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye. Ah, whoa, no, no. I can't keep my footing. Ah. A bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. Look, my head tails, Amy. Is anyone here? Hello. Hello. No need to yell, but... Sonic, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Hang in there. It seems the train arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? A great question, but for now, are you alright? Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me. I'm doing amazing, of course. Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea, leads the way. Alright. I thought this game would be shorter than it is actually. I don't know how much is left, but I make a third part out of that. So next time we probably finish this game. And with that being said, have a nice day and goodbye.